Being single. Either that made you feel happy, no reaction, or complete raw disparity. But despite of what you feel, there's this innate beauty of being single, and some people don't truly appreciate it until it is gone. And it is the Valentine's season, and I know some of y'all are down bad right now. So to cheer some of you lonely folks up, here is a reminder on what you have. Time. The time to do anything you want, more time to put into things, time to go to places, time for yourself. And it's not to say that you can't do this while in a relationship, but it's just a different type of freedom. And not only that, but spending quality time with yourself is a very underrated thing to do. Some of my favorite days are just the days that I'm just chilling with myself, or just doing the most random intrusive thought that comes to mind, then wonder why I'm still single. Freedom. The opportunity to just be a bit more selfish and self-focused. See, now that I'm becoming a young adult, life is not life. You gotta figure out your career, where you're gonna live, tax fraud, etc. And if you find yourself in a relationship, making all of that work and fit can be hard or straight up ends. But when you're single, you can just do whatever you want. Mess around and become a full-time dog food taster and be a bingo manager on the side and live in the middle of nowhere. You don't gotta choose between a relationship or a career. You don't gotta hear that, I just feel like you don't love me anymore. Hell no! But when you're happy being single, it's like you're on peaceful mode, especially when you got feelings for no one. I believe a real point of happiness is when you reach a point where you just don't depend on relationships for happiness, where you don't chase relationships after relationships to fill an endless pit of loneliness. You're cool with yourself, but you're still open to the possibility of a relationship, but you're just ultimately cool with yourself. And in result, it's just peaceful. The only bad thing is that you get made fun of a lot. Like y'all ever in the friend group and everyone else is in a relationship, but you? Bro, you ain't winning no rose session, dog. Or even worse, when you make plans with bro and last minute he hit you with that, hey, is it cool that my girl comes with? Yeah, that's cool. I know you ain't on the weather app right now. Hey yo, he's third wheeling on the calculator app. What's the square root of 4? The agony of third wheeling is a whole nother topic on itself. And last but not least is the abundance to focus on yourself. See, being single gets demonized a lot. It's often looked as a point of stagnation, loneliness, and mundane when being single for a long time. And if this is what people believe, no wonder people can't figure themselves out or stand themselves, or even more so, finding themselves in the same rut over and over again. And to keep it zero, a relationship won't fix you. In order to fix oneself, you gotta be by yourself. I know now most people fall in the chronic abyss of loneliness, and in a desperate attempt to fill that void, we look for someone, giving 110% attention, time, energy, effort, and love to somebody that might fix us. Or even worse, playing that stupid game of how long should I wait to respond back to a text so I don't look too desperate when I actually am type of game. Doing all that work just for the possibility that they may just fix you. And most of the time it doesn't even work. They lose interest, they move on, leaving you to repeat the same cycle over again. And sometimes you gotta learn the hard way. And see, when we chase somebody, it often comes at a cost to ourselves, neglecting our own goals or even our own well-being for the sake of somebody else. And honestly, I feel like that kept people and me in that same cycle. It's only when you prioritize yourself first, you then realize the beauty of being single. I ain't trying to get all Sigma, but I believe the real beauty of being single is that not only you get to focus and work on yourself, but you get to learn how to love yourself. Which I know cringe, but then sets a solid foundation for your future love interest. And with that relationship, it will feel more genuine, rather than a desperate attempt to get rid of your own loneliness. In conclusion, I'm just scared of talking to women.